Do you feel that? That's the power of the work that we're doing here together. It's the power of this room.
John and Jane are in couples therapy for a variety of reasons at this point. In 105, we learn John wants children. Jane doesn't know if she does. But on top of that, Hi has now asked Jane if she wants to get rid of John and move on without him.
I think John's under the impression that our boss favors me.
Well,
But-
he does. I mean, he does favor.
It's now created this inferiority complex in John. At the beginning, the dynamic was very different.
I trained her in a lot of ways.
You trained me?
I gave you a lot more guidance, you know, and if I'm being honest, I felt more comfortable in that role because it felt like she was looking up to me.
Slowly and gradually, without both of them fully realizing it, Jane's sort of become the leader between the two of them, and now that realization has clicked and it's not sitting well for the relationship.
Please don't play that piano. Sorry, you should return to your seat, John.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Sarah Paulson was so funny in like the most understated way and bizarre in the most real way that character truly needed.
Let's try to refrain from using cruel or absolute language while we're in here. Outside of here, you can do whatever you want. Not really, but you know.
Some of the misalignments and deeper issues that brought them to couples therapy is that John is realizing he might not be as good at the job as his wife is.
You didn't save me. I didn't need your help.
Oh, really? Did you die? Are you dead right now?
Am I dead right now?
Jane, on the other hand, is finally feeling like she's thriving in something. But John, he's not supporting that in the way that she would hope.
Die, motherfucker! What? What are you saying? What was that for? Was that for you? Or was that for me?
The only way therapy actually works is when you're allowed to be really deeply honest, and here these two are having to keep up the biggest lie.
It's just a fast-moving
high
business.
intensity.
High intensity.
I had no idea software engineering was so intense.
Yeah, there's a lot of pressure.
Even something so good for a couple like therapy, they don't even get to get those tools that other people get to have because they're not allowed to be actually vulnerable in themselves. We wanted to make John and Jane as relatable as we possibly could.
It's like the prophet. The joy and the sorrow.
For Jane, she kept wanting to understand when her and John are so different. Why are we paired?
Do you actually like The Prophet?
What?
The book, The Prophet.
Maybe in some warped way, this company knew to put us together because we have the same favorite book. So the fact that it was a lie shatters all of that. We wanted to show two people who are really at odds with each other what would actually happen if they really knew each other and they really wanted to hurt each other.
If you learned and listened, maybe I wouldn't have to fucking
This
say
is
how to lick
classic
my
Jane.
pussy.
I have to emasculate you so I feel worth it.
I think it's hard to know if these two are compatible, but on the other side of hate is love.
Sometimes we just have to listen to nature. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to spend 24/7 working and living with somebody no matter how much I like them. And this is them doing that with a high-pressure job, with high-pressure situations.
What about working on separate projects for a while rather than doing it all together?
Trying to do separate missions as a means of making things a little less tense between them is an honorable idea.
Do you feel better?
Yeah.
Great.
Think we should try again with someone else?
No, it's not for us.